Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore modems and routers setup, configuration and protection. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. A modem, modulator, demodulator, is a device that connects your home network to the internet by establishing a connection with your internet service provider, ISP. A modem's primary use is to provide internet access to your home network, allowing you to browse the web, stream content, and communicate online. To connect a modem to an internet broadband line, you will typically need to connect the modem to the broadband line using a coaxial cable, fiber optic cable, or DSL line, depending on your ISP's infrastructure. Power on the modem and wait for it to boot up. Follow the ISP's instructions to activate the modem and establish a connection. You can connect devices to a modem using Ethernet cables. Connect devices directly to the modem using Ethernet cables. Wi-Fi. Some modems have built-in Wi-Fi, but it is generally recommended to use a separate router for Wi-Fi connectivity. A modem can be connected to computers, routers, other devices with Ethernet ports. To configure a modem, you will typically need to access its web interface using a computer connected to the modem. A router is a device that connects multiple devices within a network and manages traffic between them and the internet. A router's primary use is to provide Wi-Fi connectivity to devices, manage network traffic and prioritize devices, offer additional security features such as firewalls and parental controls. To connect a router to an internet broadband line, you will typically need to connect the modem to the router using an Ethernet cable, connect the router to the modem and power on both the devices, configure the router settings using a computer or mobile device connected to the router's network. You can connect devices to a router using Ethernet cables. Connect devices directly to the router using Ethernet cables. Wi-Fi. Connect devices to the router's Wi-Fi network using the network's SSID and password. A modem connects your home network to the internet, while a router manages traffic within your network and provides Wi-Fi connectivity. A modem is used to establish an internet connection, while a router is used to manage and distribute that connection to multiple devices. You typically need both a modem and a router to establish a reliable and secure internet connection. A modem router combo device can be a good option for some users, but separate devices often offer more flexibility and better performance. In general, it is recommended to use a separate modem and router for better performance and reliability, more configuration options, and easier troubleshooting and maintenance. However, modem router combo devices can be suitable for simpler setups, smaller networks, users who don't require advanced configuration options. Both modems and routers have security features to protect your network and devices. Modem security features. Firewall. Some modems have built-in firewalls that block unauthorized incoming and outgoing traffic. MAC address filtering. Some modems allow you to filter devices by their MAC addresses, adding an extra layer of security. Encryption. Some modems support encryption protocols like DOCSIS, data over cable service interface specification, for secure data transmission. Router security features. Firewall. Routers typically have built-in firewalls that block unauthorized incoming and outgoing traffic. Network address transaction, NAT. NAT helps protect your internet IP addresses from being exposed to the internet. Wi-Fi encryption. Routers support Wi-Fi encryption protocols like WPA2, Wi-Fi Protected Access 2, or WPA3, which encrypt data transmitted over Wi-Fi. MAC address filtering. Routers allow you to filter devices by their MAC addresses, adding an extra layer of security. Port forwarding. Routers allow you to configure port forwarding rules to control incoming traffic. Parental control. Many routers offer parental controls which enable you to block access to certain websites, set time limits, and monitor activity. Guest network. Many routers offer a guest network feature which allows you to isolate visitors from your main network. Additional security measures. Change default passwords. Change the default passwords for your modem and router to prevent unauthorized access. Enable WPA2 or WPA3. Enable WPA2 or WPA3 encryption on your router to secure your Wi-Fi network. Use strong passwords. Use strong, unique passwords for all devices and accounts. Keep firmware up to date. Regularly update your modem and router firmware to ensure you have the latest security patches. Use a VPN. Consider using a virtual private network VPN to encrypt your internet traffic. By implementing these security measures, you can significantly improve the security of your home network and devices. Configuration. Refer to the process of setting up and customizing the settings of a device or system to meet specific requirements or preferences. In the context of modems and routers, configuration involves setting up the device to work with your Internet Service Provider ISP, securing your network, and customizing settings for optimal performance. Configuring a modem. Connect to the modem. Use a computer or mobile device to connect to the modem using an Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi. Access the Internet's web interface. Open a web browser and navigate to the modem's IP address, usually 192.168.0.1 or 192.168.1.1. Log in. Enter the modem's admin username and password, usually provided by your SP or printed on the modem's label. Configure settings. Set up the modem's settings such as ISP settings. Enter your ISP's username and password. Network settings. Configure the modem's IP address, subnet mask, and other network settings. Security settings. Enable firewall and other security features. Save changes. Save the changes and restart the modem if necessary. Configuring a router. Connect to the router. Use a computer or mobile device to connect to the router using an Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi. Access the router's web interface. Open a web browser and navigate to the router's IP address, usually 192.168.0.1 or 192.168.1.1. Log in. Enter the router's admin username and password, usually printed on the router's label or in the user manual. Configure settings. Set up the router's IP address, subnet mask, and other network settings. Wi-Fi settings. Set up the Wi-Fi network name, SSID, password, and encryption method. Security settings. Enable firewall, parental controls, and other security features. Port forwarding. Configure port forwarding rules to allow incoming traffic to specific devices. Save changes. Save the changes and restart the router if necessary. Tips. Use strong passwords. Use strong unique passwords for your modem and router. Change default settings. Change the default admin username and password for your modem and router. Keep firmware up to date. Regularly update your modem and router firmware to ensure you have the latest security patches and features. Use a configuration guide. Refer to your modem and router's user manual or online documentation for specific configuration instructions. By following these steps and tips, you can configure your modem and router to meet your specific needs and ensure a secure and reliable internet connection. To configure a router, You typically need to access the web-based interface. Here is how. Finding the router's IP address. Check the router's label. The IP address is often printed on a label on the underside or back of the router. Check the user manual. The IP address may be listed in the router's user manual. Common IP addresses. Try using common IP addresses like 192.168.0.1, 192.168.1.1, 10.0.0.1. Accessing the router's web interface. Open a web browser. Use a web browser like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or Microsoft Edge. Enter the IP addresses. Type the router's IP address in the address bar and press enter. Log in. Enter the router's admin username and password. Default values are often printed on the router's label or in the user manual. Configuring the router. Navigate to the settings. Once logged in, navigate to the various settings sections such as wireless settings, SSID, password, encryption. LAN settings, IP address, subnet mask. Secure settings, firewall, parental controls. Port forwarding settings. Make changes. Make the desired changes to the settings. Save changes. Save the changes and restart the router if necessary. Tips. Use a strong password. Change the default admin password to a strong unique password. Update firmware. Regularly update the router's firmware to ensure you have the latest security patches and features. Refer to the user manual. Consult the router's user manual or online documentation for specific configuration instructions. By following these steps, you should be able to access and configure your router's settings. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.